Welcome to today's episode. We're taking a deep dive into one of the most captivating and mysterious topics in the Bible: angels and demons. Throughout the scriptures, these celestial beings play powerful notes, acting as messengers, warriors, and sometimes even as beings that challenge the faith of humans. From mighty archangels to fallen rebels, the story of angels and demons in the Bible is both epic and deeply symbolic. Let's start with angels. The Bible describes angels as servants of God, beings of immense power who act as his messengers and guardians. The word angel itself comes from the Greek word angelos, meaning messenger. One of their most notable roles is delivering messages from God to humans. Think about Gabriel, one of the most well known angels. He appears in the book of Daniel, explaining visions to the prophet, and later, in the New Testament, Gabriel brings the incredible news of Jesus' birth to Mary. Gabriel's appearances are often linked to moments of divine revelation, where God's plan is shared directly with humanity. Angels also act as protectors. In the book of Psalms, we read that God will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. This portrayal of angels as guardians is comforting, suggesting that God's presence is always near, watching over his people. There are numerous stories of angelic intervention throughout the Bible, such as when an angel shuts the mouths of the lions to save Daniel, or when an angel appears to Elijah, providing food and encouragement during his time of despair. These examples illustrate the deep connection between the heavenly and earthly realms, and how angels serve as agents of God's mercy and protection. Then there are the archangels, a special rank among the angels. One name that stands out is Michael. The Bible portrays Michael as a warrior angel, a defender of God's people. In the book of Daniel, Michael is described as the great prince who stands up for the children of Israel. In the book of Revelation, Michael leads the heavenly army against the forces of evil, casting Satan and his followers out of heaven. Michael is a symbol of strength, a protector, and a figure of divine justice. He represents the triumph of good over evil, and his role is a reminder of the ongoing spiritual battle that the Bible speaks about. The role of archangels goes beyond just protection and warfare. They are also involved in the orchestration of God's divine plan. In Jude 1:9, Michael is described as contending with the devil over the body of Moses, demonstrating that even in death, there is spiritual significance that angels are involved in. Archangels, like Michael, embody courage and obedience to God, serving as examples of steadfast faith in the face of great challenges. On the other hand, we have the fallen angels. The most infamous of them all is Lucifer, often equated with Satan. Originally, Lucifer was a high-ranking angel, described as full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. However, pride led to his downfall. The book of Isaiah speaks of the fall of the morning star, a term many interpret as referring to Lucifer's rebellion against God. This rebellion is believed to be the beginning of the existence of demons, angels who chose to follow Lucifer rather than remain loyal to God. These fallen angels were cast out of heaven and now work against God's purposes, attempting to deceive and lead humanity astray. The story of Lucifer is a cautionary tale about the dangers of pride and the desire for power. In Ezekiel 28, we see a description of Lucifer as being in Eden, adorned with precious stones and anointed as a guardian cherub. But his heart became proud on account of his beauty, and he corrupted his wisdom for the sake of his splendor. This led to his downfall and eventual expulsion from heaven. Lucifer's fall transformed him into Satan, the adversary, who along with his followers became the embodiment of evil and opposition to God. Demons, as portrayed in the Bible, are often seen as enemies of God and humanity. They are described as deceivers, beings that embody evil and oppose the divine order. In the Gospels, Jesus frequently encounters demons, casting them out of people who are possessed. These encounters show Jesus' authority over the forces of darkness, emphasizing that no matter how powerful these beings might be, they are ultimately subject to God's will. One notable example is the story of the demon-possessed man in the region of the Gerasenes. Jesus commands the legion of demons to leave the man, and they enter a herd of pigs, which then rush down a steep bank into the lake and drown. This story not only demonstrates Jesus' power, but also serves as a reminder of the destructive nature of demonic forces. The Bible paints a picture of a spiritual realm filled with both light and darkness, angels and demons, each playing a part in the cosmic struggle between good and evil. Angels are protectors, messengers, and warriors for God, while demons embody rebellion and deception. The roles of these beings serve as powerful reminders of the unseen battles that shape the world and the importance of faith in overcoming challenges. The stories of angels and demons are rich with meaning and symbolism. They remind us of the presence of a spiritual reality beyond our everyday lives, a reality where forces of good and evil are constantly at play. Whether it's Michael leading the charge against darkness or Gabriel delivering a message of hope, angels represent the active involvement of God in the world. Meanwhile, the existence of fallen angels and demons is a cautionary tale about pride, rebellion, and the consequences of turning away from the light. The spiritual warfare described in the Bible is not just a distant, otherworldly battle, it has implications for our daily lives. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us that our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. This verse highlights the importance of being spiritually vigilant, putting on the full armor of God to stand firm against the schemes of the devil. Angels, in this context, are seen as allies in this spiritual struggle, guiding, protecting, and empowering those who remain faithful. If you enjoyed today's exploration into the world of angels and demons in the Bible, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Let me know which aspects of the spiritual realm you'd like to dive into next. Perhaps more on the archangels, or even a deeper look into the role of demons throughout the Bible. We could also explore the mysterious figure of the angel of the Lord, or the way different cultures and traditions have interpreted angelic beings. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the mysteries of the divine.